everybody, welcome to Frannys Square. I went to Estetica today and I came home with just a few wigs that I'm going to show you today. Okay, so before we get started, just a few things that I wanted to share with you that are happening at Frannys Hair right now. Right now we're having a flash sale on 4 brands, 30% off. Estetica is one of them, so head on over to frannyshair.com and check that out. In addition, we have some limited time deals, wigs that have been discontinued that are up for 50% off. We also have a special deal with Estetica Brooklyn, which I'll go over with you when I show you that wig. So check those out. Also, I wanted to mention that when I do reviews, many of you know, but I wanted to mention it again. When I do reviews of wigs, I can't possibly keep all of these wigs. So what I do is, after I'm done the review, I put them up in my open box section on the website, and you can buy these wigs at a discount because the box has been opened. I may have combed through them, styled them a little bit, but it's a really great deal and a chance to try a wig at a great price. So make sure you check those out, especially if you like some of the wigs that I'm showing you. Finally, we have new brands coming on board as we speak. Henry Margaux and Main Attraction are being uploaded to the website, so stay tuned for those. I also got a bunch of Henry Margaux and Main Attraction wigs in, and I'll be doing reviews on those very soon. Also, I wanted to mention Frannys Hair, the private Facebook group. Come over and join us. It's so much fun over there. We have over 1,000 people showing pictures of themselves in all different wigs, so you get to see wigs on real people and see what they look like. And people share tips and tricks and advice. And of course, we have our resident stylist V there, and she's there to help you. And we are looking at doing personal consultations for people. So that would be through the Facebook group. Stay tuned for that. We're working very hard to get that going. Okay, so let's go take a look at these wigs. So a while back, I did a film of one-of-a-kind wigs, and those are sample wigs that I had a chance to buy at a really great price and pass that price on to you. One of those wigs I called Stunning because I just loved the look of the wig. And today when I was at Estetica, I said to Tara, which wig was that? Because I really want to get it. I ended up selling that one. And people had said to me, you really should keep that one for yourself, and I didn't. I sold it. So that wig is this wig. This wig is Hudson, and it's in the color R302826. And let me just tell you, her price normally is $419.96. At Frannys Hair, she's normally $378, and with the 30% off flash sale, she would be $264.60. And she has all the bells and whistles, so I'll go over the cap with you. The color R302826 is a medium auburn, light auburn, golden blonde blend, which I just think is so beautiful, especially this time of year. I'm feeling the weather is getting cooler. I'm ready to get in fall is my favorite season, and my favorite outfits are jeans, boots, and sweaters. I'm looking forward to that, and making soups and stews and pies. I don't know, it's just my favorite season. Anyway, this color reminds me of that season, and I just think it's so beautiful. So let's talk about Hudson. Hudson is described as perfect for any occasion. She is a classic and feminine style with soft, subtle layers that create a simple and sleek look. Designed with a monofilament top and lace front, Hudson's styling options are endless. And I do think this is very feminine. There's so much you could do with this. You could put it up, wear it down. Just a really beautiful, elegant style. She is, let's see, her crown is 18 inches. She's pretty long. Her sides, 11 inches. The nape, 8.5 inches. And she weighs 4.94 ounces. So, I mean, it's a decent amount of hair. She doesn't feel really heavy. But I would think if it's during the summer, you're going to want to put her up. I think it would be too much. During the winter, she might keep you warm, which would be really nice. I wanted to mention that when I put on this cap, it was loose. If you have a big head, Hudson could be for you, because I had to cinch her in, and I could probably cinch her in even more. So I know a lot of people want to know which wigs are good for small heads and which wigs are good for large heads. I would say if you're a petite, this one might be a tough one for you, but if you have a larger head, this could be a very good one for you. So let me spin, and then we will talk some more about her cap. Hope you can see that all there. So she has a lace front. Let me show that to you here. And let me make sure my lace front's in the right spot. Yeah, it looks good. Okay, so she has a lace front, and it's nice because the highlighting comes up to the front there. And she has a monofilament top, so you can part her anywhere. This is the way she came. Let me just try to part her somewhere else so you can see that. It's a lot of hair. But I want you to be able to see that you can part it anywhere. I hope you can see that there. Okay, so let me try on the glasses with her. So under the ear tabs, I do feel it, and I think it would bother me over time. Over the ear tabs, no problem whatsoever. I would say she's a medium density. She doesn't feel really thick, but I don't know that I would say light. Maybe at the top she doesn't feel dense at all because it is a monofilament top. And I would say she might have some permatease around here. But I would call her medium density. All right, let me take her outside so you can see the color. Okay, so here's the R302826. Look how beautiful that is. I just love this. You always know which wig I love the best in a group because it's the wig I start and end the video with. All right, so let's take a look at this cap. So as you can see here, she has an extended lace front from ear tab to ear tab, a full mono top, and I do think there's some permatease around here, but it's not a lot. There's the fabric ear tabs with the metal stays, and the open extended nape with the bra hook closures for the adjusters. Okay, so that's Hudson. Okay, so this next wig is called Brooklyn, and she is on special this month. She's 30% off all month till the end of September, and whenever you buy a Brooklyn, you get a free sea salt spray, which is great for spraying in and separating these beautiful curls. So you would just, I kind of combed through this a little, just kind of scrunch it up, and it smells really good too. And you can see what that does with the curls there. It separates it out a little bit. Really pretty. Coco from Coco's Hair Solutions did a review for me of Brooklyn in Caramel Kiss Rooted 4. So if you want to see some really great styling ideas, I'll put a link to her video in the description below. You can go check that out too. This is in the color R1488, which is described as dark blonde with lightest blonde highlights. So you can see that there. And I would say this is definitely on the cooler side. It does have warmth, but it's not as warm as, say, a 1226 or something like that. You can see that there. And I'll take it outside to show you as well. These are all synthetic, not heat friendly. Their heat friendly line isn't out yet, so they may appear shinier. You can use some dry shampoo for that. I've seen that women in the Facebook group do cold soaks, and that helps to take the shine down. And then, of course, over time with wear, the shine does come down. Brooklyn is normally $447.96, but with this special, she's $282.10, and you do get the free sea salt spray as well. All right, so let's read about her style. Brooklyn is a loose, wavy, mid-length bob that looks and feels wonderfully natural. Her lace front creates the most natural hairline, while her monofilament top allows the hair to move freely in any direction. So let's take a look at the lace front while we're here, so you can see that there. I always have to look over here to make sure it's in the right spot. I don't know why I can't see it in the camera. There you go, hopefully you can see that. And again, it's a monofilament top, so it gives the illusion of scalp. And if you don't know anything about these features and you want to know more, head over to my video that I did recently on everything you want to know when it comes to choosing a wig, and I go over all the features in that video. Okay, so let's see her measurements. Her crown is 13.5 inches, sides 10 inches, the nape 6.75 inches, and she weighs 4.66 ounces. And I'm going to say she's a medium density, maybe a slight bit more than medium. Decent amount of hair. Really pretty style though. Let me spin for you. I love these curls and waves. I probably would want to train this part back a little bit. All right, let's try the glasses on. I can feel it under the ear tabs. Over the ear tabs, no problem. I mentioned the density. Let me think about permatease. I think there's probably some permatease around here. So we'll take a look at that when we look at the cap. All right, let's take the color outside. Okay, so here you go. You can see this color out here. You can see that it's on the cooler side, right? If I didn't mention it before, this cap also has plenty of room in it. So this would be great for somebody with a larger head as well. So let me take this off and show you the cap. And you can see how much I have it cinched in. And I still could have cinched it some more, just to give you an idea. Oh, my measurements. I have a 21.5-inch circumference, and my face from forehead to chin is 8.5 inches. And I will have in the description below all of my measurements so you can check that out. I have it under every video, so just know that you can go check them out there. Okay, so here we go. Brooklyn has the extended lace from ear tab to ear tab, the full monofilament top. I'm not sure if there's permatease in there or if it's just the curls that I felt. It's hard for me to tell. You have the fabric ear tabs with the metal stays. I don't really feel anything when I do that. So the extended open nape, and there you go. You can see how close I had those closed, and I could go even more. So this definitely could be for a larger head. All right, and that's Brooklyn. And don't forget, she's the special for September. So when I was at Estetica today, I said, what's that wig? I pointed to this one. And Tara said, that's one of our most popular wigs. It's Diana. Another popular one that I didn't know about, just like Ellen. So I got it in two colors to show you. This is Caramel Kiss, because you know I always have to get Caramel Kiss. And Caramel Kiss is described as golden brown with light copper blonde highlights. So you can see that there, really pretty. Love this color. It's nice and warm, and I think this is nice for the fall too. Diana is a pure stretch cap, so no extra features, and she would be a great workhorse wig. She'll hold up well. She's a regular synthetic. She's not heat friendly. She doesn't have the extra features, and you can just throw her on and go. She normally sells for $167.96. At Frannys Hair, she's $151, and with the 30% off, she's just $105.70. So her description says, Diana is a ready-to-go look complete with short layers and wispy loose curls. Layers throughout give Diana soft body and texture for easy styling options. And you can see that. And really, you know, you could stick her behind your ear like this, if you like, or just leave the sides out. You could put maybe a little barrette in there or something like that. But really easy. She came out of the box looking like this, styled like this. Throw her on and go. Okay, measurements. Her crown is 3.5 inches. Her side, 3.5 inches. Her nape, 3.5 inches. And she weighs just 1.76 ounces, so very light, very easy. And fit-wise, I'm going to say she's fitting me very well. So like I said, 21.5-inch circumference. I don't need to adjust her, and she's fitting me quite snugly. Now, the pure stretch caps do have a lot of stretch because they don't have features. How far it stretches, I don't know. We'll look at where the adjusters are. If they are already at the edges, I'm going to say that I'm not sure that this one would fit a large head, but definitely would fit an average, petite to average head. But we'll take a look at those when we look at the cap. All right, so let me spin for you. Oh, my earring. And you could put the bang down if you like. You know, you could trim it or push it to the side. I wouldn't want to wear it up because you don't have that lace front there. So I would definitely have it at least wispy. Oh, and I will put the bangs down and leave them down because I know people have asked me to do that. So there you go, so you can see that. And for me, I would probably have to trim it just a little bit. All right, so let's try on the glasses. Oh, before that, density, I would say medium to light, really. And I don't feel much permatease at all. I'm sure there is some, but it doesn't feel like a lot of permatease. And you probably could get more volume out of this too, if you want to. All right, so let's try the glasses. Okay, definitely feel it under the ear tabs. Over top of the ear tabs, I don't feel it. This brings up a point. Somebody asked me if I would try on a hearing aid to let them know how the hearing aid fits with the wig. And I actually did get one, and I have no clue how to put it on. So I'm going to try to figure that out so that I can do that for you. Because I'm sure that's an issue for some people, figuring out if a hearing aid will fit with the wig. So I will figure that out. I haven't figured it out yet, but I'm on it. Okay, so let's take this color outside and take a look at it. Okay, so here you go, Caramel Kiss. Hopefully you can see those highlights there. Okay, so let's take a look at the cap, and then I'll show you the other color I got, which is a gray. So here you go, you got your basic cap, no lace front or any monofilament, open wefting, keeps it nice and cool, very light feeling, and probably some permatease right in here. You have open ear tabs with the hair spliced in and the metal stays, and an open extended nape with the bra hook closures. And I'm looking to see if there's room. Looks like there's one adjuster on each side that you could go bigger. So I'm going to say it goes to an average. Okay, now let's look at the other color while we're here. Well, let's look at the stretch in this cap while we're at it too. So yeah, there's a lot of stretch here. So even though it feels tighter in here when it's on me, there is stretch. So I can't be sure. I would say definitely would fit an average. The large, I'm not sure about. Okay. So the other color I got is R51LF60. R51LF60, which is described as off black with 75% gray lightening to white mix in front. So that's this color here, and I'll just put this on for you. This one looks like it's cinched in pretty far, so I'm just going to move it back out. See how the fit on this one is. Sometimes they're even different by, from piece to piece. It's hard to say. But I have learned that sometimes it's a whole color that is different. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to say this one fits me about the same though. So this is a pretty color. Take a look at that. Really pretty. What did I say that was? R51LF60. So it says off black. I guess that's more down here. With 75% gray lightning and white mix in front. So you get really, I'm going to spin for you so you can see all the color gradation. And let me take her outside so you can see the color out there. Okay, so here you go. You can see the colors and the highlights. This is really pretty. I think my mother would look nice in this one. Okay, this last one I got because somebody just ordered it from me and I was like, Sandra? I don't know Sandra. So when I was there today, I went and took a look at Sandra. Sandra reminds me of Ellen, their most popular style, except that she has some extra features. So I'll go over that with you with the cap. This is in the color R1426H, which is described as dark blonde with golden blonde highlights. And I would say this is definitely a warmer tone, but with some coolness to it. And I wanted to mention, people have been asking me to show blondes without rooting. So that's what I did today. Both Brooklyn in the 1488 and this one in the 1426H do not have rooting. So Estetica does have blondes without rooting if that's what you're looking for. Okay, so Sandra normally sells for $411.96. At Frannys Hair, she's $371, and with the 30% off flash sale, she's $259.70. And let's see how she's described. This striking chin-length bob features full bangs and layers, giving it a distinctive shape that embodies modern elegance. And this reminds me a little bit, not only of Ellen, but of French, which I reviewed the other day from Ellen Villa. Except I would say the bang is fuller in this one. The one with Ellen Villa, it seemed more off to the side. Let's look at the measurements. The crown, 8 inches. The side, 6 inches. The nape, 2 inches. And she weighs just 2.79 ounces. Nice and light. There may be a little bit of permatease around here, not much. Feels low density, very easy throw on wig. I could put her behind my ears if I like, very easy to do that, or maybe use a barrette of some sort if I wanted to. Really cute style. And you can see the bangs here, the length of the bang. They don't give me a bang measurement. I really should. Where's my measuring tape? So if I were to go from my hairline to the bottom of the bang there, it looks like it's 3 3/4 inches about, just to give you an idea. So for me, I would probably snip it a little bit. Just gets in my eyes just a tiny bit, or just push it to the side. Okay, let me spin for you. And I think if it does have permatease around here, that's what's giving it the shape. So it doesn't hang as flat, but I'm sure you could tamp it down if you want to, or fluff it up a little bit. You have no lace front because you have the bang, so you don't need the lace front. But you do have a full mono top. So you can part her anywhere. Let me just pull her so you can see that. You may see my wig grip through there, but I would normally put the lace wherever I have the part. I have a wig grip with lace on it. So just so you can see that. Glasses. Under the ear tabs. It's okay. I still think I would prefer it over the ear tabs. Yeah, definitely. Much easier over the ear tabs. All right, let's take this color outside. Okay, so here you have the 1426H. Starting to get darker out. Hopefully you can see in the outdoor lighting. Okay, so let's take a look at her cap. There we go. So you can see here, it has a little silicone band here, which I think would grip on to your head a little better. You have the full mono top, open ear tabs with the hair spliced in and the metal stays, and not an extended nape, just a regular nape with the bra strap closures. I forgot to mention the size of the cap. Let me just put it back on so I can mention that. Yeah, this one definitely has room. So I would say this could go for a larger head as well. And it could be tightened to fit my head perfectly. This actually feels pretty good, but you can tell that it has stretch and it has more room. Yeah, it has more adjustment room on the outside as well. I think there's 2 spots on that side and 2 spots on this side. So I would say this could probably go for a larger head as well. Okay, that's Sandra. Okay, so there you have it. A look at a few more Estetica wigs. If you have any questions at all, please put them in the comments below or send an email to my email address at frannyshair@gmail.com. Don't forget to come over and join us at the private Facebook group, Frannys Hair. You can ask questions, get answers, get tips and tricks. And I know that people are learning that when you get a wig home, it's not always perfect out of the box. As a matter of fact, it's rarely perfect out of the box. You usually have to do a little bit of styling and things with it, and that's what's so great about the group. We're learning all kinds of ways to style, to adjust, all kinds of things. So come on over and join us. And don't forget all the sales, the limited deals, the open box items over at frannyshair.com, so check those out. And as always, thank you so much for joining me. I truly appreciate it. Remember to make it your own, and I'll see you soon.